Hello and welcome back. This is Ashley from Subliminally Awesome LLC. Thank you for joining me for another soap making video. Today I am making a patchouli and mint cold process soap, and I'm going to try and do the hidden feather technique. I have been watching videos on this technique and studying for a little while now, and I'm finally feeling like I'm ready to try it. When I first started soap making in 2018, I would have never thought of trying to do this technique because of the difficulty level, at least for me. But now I'm finally feeling like I'm ready, and I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and do it and see how it comes out, because you'll never know until you try how it's going to work out. So I just mixed in my lye, mixed in my patchouli and mint essential oils. This is one of my favorite scent combos. So when I first started purchasing handcrafted soap, this is one of the scents that made me fall in love with handcrafted soaps. I love patchouli. I've always loved patchouli, but I think patchouli and mint was probably the first bar of soap that I ever bought. And it's very nostalgic for me, and I'm so excited to finally make a soap with that scent. And I would have never thought I'd be making my own handmade soap back then when I was buying those handcrafted soaps from our local grocery store. So I'm doing a little bit of evergreen green mica. That will be the color of my feather that is hidden on the inside of my bars of soap, inside a white creamy base. I added a little bit of white mica to kind of brighten it up a little bit, but it's probably going to be a little bit of a cream color considering the color of the essential oils that I used. So I do soap at room temperature, so sometimes it takes me a little bit to get to trace here. And I was really kind of playing around with the texture, with how thick the soap was. I really wasn't sure, and I was kind of moving slow because I really wanted this to work out. And I was just kind of like playing around and getting myself comfortable with this, so hopefully this can be a technique that I incorporate into a lot of my soaps. So I'm using this idea of a water bottle cut in half to carefully layer my soap from the bottom up so it doesn't pour so fast and break through each layer. Now for my next batch, I will probably wait until my soap is just a tad bit thicker, because with my first layer of green that I put in, it kind of broke through the bottom a little bit. I don't think it will cause any issues for my design, but you know, you make these little mistakes and you know better for next time. So each green layer in the middle is hopefully going to be a layer of my feather, and we'll see how it comes out. So when I first started making cold process soap and I made my first batch, I remember being so afraid. I was so afraid of working with lye. I was so afraid with how it would come out. And at this point in my soaping journey, I am feeling comfortable with working with lye. You just have to respect the lye. And I've gotten, you know, a little bit more intricate with my designs. And this is kind of the design I've been wanting to try. To feel like it's my rite of passage into that next level of soaping. So we'll see how it comes out, you guys. I hope you will take this as inspiration to kind of like jump and take another step in your goals. Well, even if it's not soap making, whatever it may be in life, you never know until you try, even if you're afraid. So with the white, I'm kind of filling in the sides because I want the feather to be in the middle. And now my soap is finally at the perfect consistency. So see, if I would have waited just a little bit longer, it would have been perfect. So the pattern is kind of, I started with the white on the bottom, did a layer of green right in the middle, and then did a little bit of white on the sides. And then did a little bit of white over the whole top. As you'll see right here, white on the sides. And then white over the whole top. Alright, I'm finally getting to my last couple layers here. I've seen other soapers make a design with this feathered technique with rainbow colors, and I'm hoping that one day if I'm feeling really crazy, maybe I'll try something like that, if this comes out right. But if not, I'm just going to keep trying until it does. Alright, here's the magic. Just this little swoop with my hanger tool will hopefully make this look like a feather. All that work, and that's the magic touch right there. So at this point I was just kind of trying to get all of my soap in the mold, and then I'm going to just play around with a little design on the top with the green. So I was going to try and get some little dots, and I was playing around with the best and fastest technique to do this. And then I tried to pull out my little pipette. And this worked for a little bit until my soap started to get a little bit thicker and I couldn't get it into the pipette. I promise you guys, all this work will be worth it. This is going to be a really pretty soap. I can just feel it. And it smells amazing too, oh my gosh. So I make all of my cold processed soaps with coconut oil, shea butter, rice bran oil, olive oil, and avocado oil. And that's it. It's a very simple recipe. Obviously, I use the lye to saponify all those oils, and then I add in my fragrance, and usually just a little bit of mica for color. And you guys know I love my glitter, and I finally found biodegradable glitter, so I know you guys have heard me talk about that before, and I'm super excited about it. Still. But these, my cold processed soaps are so moisturizing. They clean you up, they make you feel good, and they smell great. But my favorite part of soap making is the art and playing around with new designs. So I hope this will come out the way I want it to. You can see my soap started getting thick, so I just kind of started dripping the last of my green on the top, and I'm going to swirl it around. Just came in with a little toothpick. Just kind of play around with it and see what designs I can come up with here. I love watching other soapers make their soap tops, and it's very soothing for me. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me and joining me for this experimental soap. And I'll let you know how it comes out. And please join me for the cut of this soap. I think it'll come out okay. Have a great day. Thank you again. Bye-bye.